Dios te guarde. Se guayaron que pasó era leal. Iba a firmar por 5, pero le cogió tarde. Ahora quiero 20, más que sean 30. Esto parece un punto, aquí no para la venta. Este chanteo vale un... Si pasó con la rápida y estás en la lenta. Me bajo con Cotton Benito con la paciencia. No me ponga a prueba, no tengo paciencia. La conciencia, el de la nueva que mundial sigue tendencia. El conejo es Messi, yo soy el Mbappé. Coronamos, estamos en ruta de escape. Papo me dijo que lo...
Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. He's out there with Jaden McDaniels. And it's Olajuwon in at the center spot. And for Minnesota, they've got Jaylen Brown. And it's Duncan in at the 4 spot. Well, Grant, we're now basically at the halfway point of the regular season, with each game gaining more importance as time goes on.
I mean, that's it. We are at that time where the playoff picture becomes clear and teams are hungry for wins. So, you know, they know at this point of the season, every game matters. So you got to love how competitive things are right now.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Thomas passes to Duncan. Now Richardson. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Here's Thomas. Pass to Duncan. Just 5 to shoot. From 13 feet, down it goes.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series.
Now here's Richardson. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. He drops it from range.
You can see the work Jaylen Brown has put in to become a range shooter. Nice.
Here's Stockton. He had 9 points in his last time out. Pass to McDaniels. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
This is a big who we know stretches the floor to great effect. Mr. Towns from 3.
Brown against McDaniels. Brown passes to Duncan. Here's Thomas. Shoots it from the high post. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Stockton. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Pass to Towns. Misses off the left iron.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And here's Brown for 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Jaylen Brown has proven himself a legit three-point threat. Now you've got to step out even farther. That's a big-time deep ball.
But the 10-footer, there's the block. They retain possession. Here's Towns driving inside, and it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Those advanced numbers for Karl Anthony Towns are incredible, Doors.
And BA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Cat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, his three-point stroke opens up the floor. He can also put it on the deck. He's very efficient. There's a lot to like about Cat.
Here's Levine for three. That shot, no good.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Good on the second one. And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. 7-point differential. That's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Over the course of the last month, here are the NBA's best free throw shooting teams. New York, 4th.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you foul them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
4 on the clock. Back to Towns. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the Knicks, sitting in 7th place right now. They'd like to climb up the standings.
Well, right now, for New York, they failed to deliver the great season people were hoping for. But it's far from hopeless. Plenty of time to turn things around for them.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
Now here's McDaniels. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
Rock the baby. Working the size advantage inside.
The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Pass to Brown. Here's Thomas. He's coming off a 13-point game against Boston. 6 to shoot. Launches it. And Brown gets the 3. Brown's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, you catch the defense off guard by being willing to fire as soon as the ball touches your hands.
Shot by Levine, no good. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 14-6 run. And that one's good. Thomas has got his 2nd basket of the night.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Stockton has to Towns. Blocked. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Richardson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Here's McDaniels. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. McDaniels got 5 now.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Shot by Levine, no good.
Terrific rim protection impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now here's Levine, coming in off a 14-point game last time out. Here's Olajuwon. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Pass to Thomas. 26 seconds left in the opening quarter.
First personal foul. Team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves.
The first free throw is good. Bobby Portis has checked in for the Timberwolves. Redick comes in for Brown. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Markkanen's checked in. There's 25 seconds left in the first. Here's Stockton. Just 5 on the clock. Tipped. And out of bounds. The Knicks will take it. Just 4 seconds left in the opening quarter. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Timberwolves. What do you think, guys?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And it's the Knicks with the ball, trailing by 13. We've got J.J. Redick, and it's Thomas in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Wow! Markkanen leaving his mark inside.
Boy, he's got so much length that under duress, still able to finish. Go ahead, Lauri Markkanen.
Doris, have you seen those Lowry Bird nicknames being thrown around for Markkanen?
I have not, B.A., but really, if you think about both the size of Lauri Markkanen, the position he plays, the numbers he's starting to generate, and obviously the shooting, you could see some general comparison to Larry Bird. And give Lowry credit. I mean, he stepped up and started to deliver in a big way.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. Levine surveys the D. Here's Stockton. Got it. Stockton's got 5 now.
Well, just staying alert. Great setup that time by Levine.
Here's Thomas. He has 7. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And yep, it's good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Now a timeout called by New York. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jaylen Brown has shown steady development over his career. He said, quote, every year presents different challenges. I think that's the fun part about basketball, that it's not the same. You got to be flexible, you got to be durable, and you have to be able to grow with the game. Brian?
Allie, he keeps getting better and better. Thanks for that. Good stuff. Teams deciding to change it up. Let's take a look at the numbers for him. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Pass to Towns, 4-3, and it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside, Brown. So much of modern offenses include hunting for mismatches. Doris, if you aren't a great defender, you're targeted.
And the word you used is appropriate. Great defender. Because teams know how to find the weakest link and attack that. They isolate that poor defender by using pick-and-roll action. And here's the key, PA. You can be a really solid defender, but if you are the worst of the 5 on the defensive team, teams are going to seek you out.
Deflected! And they'll keep possession. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And the foul called on the New York Knicks.
That's a law for 2.
First one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Stockton. 5 points in the game. Back to Daniels. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Stockton. 17-foot shot on the way. Rebound Minnesota. Chamberlain's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Stoudemire. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Wide open. And he hits the jumper. Towns has got 5 points in the quarter.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Drive by Brown. Over McDaniels. And he can't jam it through.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Levine passes to Stockton. Pass to McDaniels. Clock at 4. Tipped. Here's Stoudemire. Still without a bucket. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3. The Knicks have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Here's Stockton. He's got 5. Pass to Levine. And the Knicks, another 3.
Levine's form is pure. That three-point shot is pretty.
And Minnesota calls time here. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
All right, Nichols coming out to the court. Come on and get back for your Timberwolves.
The Knicks making a switch here. Hart's checked in. And a quick check of the 2K leaderboard. Here are the toughest defenses to score against. The Timberwolves, number 1.
Well, number 1, they allow the fewest points per game. The defense has been dominant, and that goes to 2 things. Scheming from the coaches, but also the players, skilled and motivated.
Did he need to use the fadeaway? No. Did I enjoy seeing it? Yes, I did.
Towns outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Hart. 6 to shoot. Rebound Minnesota. Duncan's got rebound number 7 tonight.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Stoudemire, the pass to Duncan. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Shots good by Hart.
Well, Levine has really worked on those playmaking abilities. That's a pretty pass right there.
Well, when Josh Hart gets going, his confidence skyrockets, Grant. That seems to be the key for him.
Well, his floor game is special regardless. I mean, the rebounding and defense are his bread and butter, BA. And when he's hitting shots, he becomes the complete package on the wing.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Stockton. He's got 5. Hart finds Markkanen. Here's Stockton. Shot clock at 6. Back to Hart. Lets the 3 fly. And he can't get that one. Nice D from Brown. Minnesota in the lead. Thomas passes to Portis. The Knicks with the rebound.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Oh, my goodness. How about that move by
Olajuwon. And so that's the end of the first half. The T-Wolves on top, leading.
Well, Coach, this first half has been a struggle. What's been the problem?
Lack of intensity.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. It was a big-time first quarter for Jaylen Brown. He ended up with 15 points and 1 assist. And that'll do.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate. And then, of course,
Paciencia con alma, en el skyline andamos racing. Haciendo plata, estamos busy. Yo no voy para arriba, nene. Yo mando el nene del Nisi. Se puede, pero es difícil. Pa' mí es fácil, yo estoy burlao, ja, ja, ja. La risa, yo estoy burlao. Me siento solo a veces, no tengo nadie al lado. Llevo 5 años en la cima, como Tindon camposteado. Ey, a mí me va en casa de campo, perico ripiao. Burlao, ja, ja, ja. La risa, yo estoy burlao. En el carrito de Red Bull me salieron alas, estoy volao. Ando con los mismos que andaba cuando estaba pelado. Ni que roncar, mami, él no sea caripelao. Ey, vengo de PR, de donde son las verdaderas. Qué casualidad, los que se hacen más calle siempre salen. Que critican mi vida y no viajan más que mi mascota. Por eso yo sigo los consejos que me dio mi abuelo, que me dio el pachino. La vida es más fácil comiendo rigatón y bebiendo un ratito en Francia. Viendo la mañana con un capuchino. A los que creyeron desde el día 1, gracias. Un saludo pa' Pino, Pajero, pa' Coco, pa' John y Pandino. Gracias papá Dios por la gente buena, pues está en mi camino. El que tiene Billboard no tiene Grammy, el que tiene Grammy no tiene Billboard. Mira mi trophy case, como los combino. En mi combo todos son finos, como los violines. Los tuyos se van de la sala el día que tu movie se termine. Los míos se quedan hasta que Dios nos enseñe los créditos. Leyenda como el sol, sí, como el sol de México. Cuando Curry no existía, ya casi no la metía. Fácil desde luego, muchos que decían que en mí no creían. Pobres demagogos, tú eres loco. ¿Cómo tú vas a dudar de más que le metes? 4 de la mañana en el estudio con Beto y Cachete. De 9 dígitos, ahora son los cheques. La pidiéndome fuerte billete. Me gustan los blondes, también las brunetes. Locas con el body, le gusta el mami. Ey, que viva.